Happy Monday. It is 8 o'clock Eastern, and we are at the SideKick Power Hour right now. And we are here because we every week have been counting down to season 5 of Skeleton Crew. This week we're going to be watching season 2, episode 9. It's called Out of the Closet. We're so glad to have you back here. We got a lot of show for you. So I'm just going to get right to it. Let's bring in my co-host, of course, the Skeleton Crew creator himself, SideKick Productions own Joshua R. Pangborn. There he is.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Josh. Welcome. Tell us what we're in store for.
Well, we are in for a stuffed episode. I mean, it's after Halloween, so we are stuffed with candy and treats for everyone. We've got episode 9 of season 2. We've got some amazing guests for everyone tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the musical episode. We're going to talk about some amazing festival news for all of our shows. And we're going to talk about a wonderful little short that we just created. And a little bit more about the musical episode, because that's why we're here, one of the reasons.
Well, that's absolutely right. Part of what we're doing is each week we're asking if you've got an extra $5 or $10, or better yet, like 1,000, that you could make a donation to help pay for this musical episode. Seriously, anything that you can share and spare is great, but you don't have to. We're just here for fun as well, and we really appreciate you supporting us by sharing this feed with people right now. Tag your friends, let them know about Skeleton Crew, SideKick Productions, Demon Doctor, the Art Blowing, all this other good stuff that's going on. And we can't do it without the folks who help us make it possible. And we're going to bring them in. But before we do, I want to give you this week's audience question. You know, we do this every week. And this week's audience question is, if you could travel to another time period, when would you go? Not where would you go, when would you go? And that's going to be our question, and it's going to obviously tie into the show tonight. It always does. And we'll take your answers all through the episode, and we'll talk about them later on in the show. Right now, we're going to talk about some of our favorite friends, the one and only Ashley Monique Menard. Yes. And all the way from this town, it's Stuart Kiczek. Oh, hi, Ashley. Any news for us about your F Your Fears podcast?
Oh my God, you guys, super cool news. So the podcast has its first event coming up. It's called Trauma Fest 2020, and it's going to be November the 24th. There's going to be a crash course in trauma. Y'all, we got a real life therapist. Shit's gonna get real. We're gonna talk about trauma, coping with anxiety, as well as an incredible trauma release exercise. There's gonna be Q&A with a therapist, talk about, guided meditation hosted by me. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be amazing. Tickets are available at fyourfears.com. So join me. It's $10, and a portion of the proceeds goes to Semicolon, which is the organization that I work with. It is for suicide prevention. So yeah, join me for Trauma Fest 2020. It's been a year. It's going to be fun. Let's do it.
It's been a year of trauma.
Well, we're definitely excited to be traumatized with you as part of this. That's what I'm looking forward to that. I know the election is tomorrow, and I'm hoping that we'll all have a large sigh of relief before the end of the night ever. But until then, let's take a moment to talk about how we're going to do things a little differently this week. We're going to start things off with the premiere of a new short film that we're all a part of. And to do that, we want to bring in a very special guest. And so I'd like to please welcome to the show the one and only.
On the plus side, Mr. Man over there will be free. I wonder if he's into age play. Do you think he'd make a good daddy?
Ernie? Oh yeah, definitely. He's a little bit of a pushover, but I think that he really cares about everybody in his life. And I'm starting to realize that you don't mean daddy as in father, do you?
Oh, but I do, ma'am. Every boy deserves a father. Even though boy is going to be 38 next month.
Everybody, it's a dinosaur, I think, or a lizard, or a gecko, or something. Welcome, Mark.
Star.
See ya.
I thought this was a Halloween episode. I think I misunderstood the situation here.
Yeah.
No, this is
It said Halloween's not over yet, so I'm glad
Halloween is a state of mind.
that's true.
Mark, before we talk about everything and get into the film, I think we just get right in and watch it, and then we'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
All right.
sounds good to me.
So, everybody, we're going to put this on full screen. This is the SideKick Productions world premiere of this particular short. It aired as part of a competition this weekend, but we'll tell you all about that later. But this is the first time many of you are going to get to see it, and we're so proud of it. Here we go. I'm going to go full screen with this. This is Wasted on the Young.
My friend Joshua wrote this. He did this.
Oh, fuck! Oh, God damn it! Oh. Damn it. I told you not to sneak up on me. You're trying to give me a heart attack?
I mean, can you blame me? Just look at you.
Stop it. I'm so fat and so old.
Come on. Just remember, no matter how fat you get, I'm always going to be fatter than you.
And younger?
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, so.
No, there's not. I'm going to be late for dinner. Listen, Opal's a little different, so try not to let your colorful tongue run wild, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Because I kind of thought you liked it when my colorful tongue ran wild.
I do.
Well, you did say different.
Behave.
Okay, but where is she?
You're 15 minutes late.
Jesus, where did you come from?
Time. It's such a pity when people waste it. I hate that. Time is so precious. Isn't that right, Mateo? Shall we eat?
Well, that tasted a whole lot better than it looked.
Calvin.
Right. Sorry. Sorry, Opal. What I meant to say was this was an exquisite meal. I've got manners, Daddy.
I told you not to call me that.
Gotta get them before they infest the entire place.
I mean, they must love you at the firm, Opal. I mean, yeah, the law firm that you and Mateo. I thought you said that she worked with you.
Mateo's lied to you.
Huh?
I don't work with him. I work for him, though. That is for sure. Have a snack.
Opal, now's not the time for this.
We've run short on time. It took us 32 minutes to eat dinner when it was only supposed to take us 27. And then you arrived here quite tardy. So, puts us behind 22 minutes. Do you need more water?
No, but where's the bathroom?
Right here to the right.
Right. Thanks. I'm just gonna.
Do you need help?
You don't know. I'm okay. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and then maybe we can leave after.
Fortunately, the sleeping potion has worked right on schedule.
Hey, buddy. What's going on here? Dale!
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Who is that?
Don't worry about him. He belongs to Opal. Forget about him.
Why am I tied up? Who is she?
She's right. I hired her to help me. To help us.
What?
Remember what you said about wishing there was something you could do about being younger?
I don't remember phrasing it that way.
But she can help us. That's why I hired her. She has this power, this magic. And she can swap our ages.
God, you're insane.
No. Just think about it. Just think about it. I will be young. Think of how great that'll be.
Oh, just let me go. Let me go.
Shall we begin?
Oh, Jesus, what is that?
I don't think he understands.
Then make him. I told you this cell will not work without his consent.
Calvin, look at me. Calvin, look at me. I just need you to say that you'll do it.
What?
Just think of how great it would be. I can be young, and you will be the hottest daddy in the neighborhood. But you just need to say it. I can't do it unless you say you will.
You're wasting time repeating what I've already said.
You're not
Calvin, no, I know, but it's not fair. Okay? I have wasted all of my years at the firm, all of my good years, and I don't get to be young. And we'll still be together. I'll be right by your side. It's okay.
Can you say this?
Just say it.
Magic isn't real.
Okay. It's not real. It's not real. But if you say it, there's no risk. Just say it. Just say it.
Just let me go, Jesus.
Say it!
Then I say it, you'll let me go. Yes.
You said yes. You said yes. What's that?
This will grant your wish. You need only drink from it.
It's empty.
Then fill it.
Please take me home. I just want to go. Just let me go.
I can't do that.
Then you will age and die. She will only bend you.
Let me go. I said yes.
Calvin.
Please take me home. I said yes.
I love you.
There we go. That was it. That was the show. Wow, thanks for watching. No, I'm just kidding. I accidentally popped in at the last second too soon. I hit the wrong button. I thought I was doing something else. Anyway, all you missed was the very final title card. That was wasted on the young. Joshua R. Pangborn, how do you feel about that? That's your baby.
It's there. I'm muted now. I'm unmuted now. That was just an amazing experience to make this. It was for a festival that it was a really unique festival. They gave you a character and a genre that was randomly picked, and you had to make a 5 to 8 minute short film using that character and that genre. and it was a lot of fun. It was something to challenge us. I mean, we have a lot of downtime because of the quarantine, and we can't film as much as we want to for our regular series. So this was something that just came up, and it was like,
Mark, what about
do it.
you? How much fun was this to make?
Oh, it was super fun. I mean, when Josh calls, I jump or squat, whatever he asks. Any kind of exercise, I will do. It's, any Josh shoot is going to be a blast, and it really was. It's we're all a family, so it's just kind of getting to play and play with people I love.
Well, and as we mentioned earlier, it was part of this film festival this weekend, and watching that live and watching the reactions in chat from people from all over the world who were watching this little horror indie film fest that was being broadcast online. There was such a strong reaction to Opal, played by Ashley Monique Menard. So much fun. How much fun did you have creating Opal?
I had an amazing time, considering when I got there, we had planned a different accent. So I got there and I started saying the lines and it just didn't feel right. And so I told Josh, I was like, what if instead I told Dusty? And then Josh was
You're
like,
moaning Myrtle all of a sudden.
yeah,
Oh my
Josh
God.
was like, okay. And so I'm just happy that he was willing to let me play. So it was a lot of fun, but this character could have sounded very different. And I think we ended up with the right choice because I had a different choice. So
I think so. And of course, as Josh mentioned a minute ago, I scored this project and did the sound design for it. And
beautiful.
I had such a good time with this. It really, out of all the things that I've scored for SideKick so far, I think this is my favorite thing. It was so much fun to, just add just an extra layer of character and just kind of grit in places. I really, really loved it. And you guys made it so easy because the emotions that you're putting out, are really what I'm feeding off of as a composer. So thank you everybody for being a part of that. Now, Josh, tell us about the festival and how it went.
Well, it was really exciting. It was on Friday night, right the night before Halloween, and it was a great, fun experience to see. As you said, we got to see it live. We got to see the reaction. It was one of those virtual festivals, and we got to see it as it was happening. And then the award ceremony happened that same night, which was really, really quite exciting because we did okay.
Bring up the awards there that we.
Well,
I think you did more than okay.
For the night, we were the
this
audience favorite.
Audience favorite.
And yes, I actually styled my hair for this, so the man bun goes all to her.
I am very proud of that look for you. And Paul and Zulis should be extremely proud of this look that he created on my face.
I'm proud of that look for you, Ashley.
Thank you. It's a cool look.
Best use of creature for Opal. We had best effects.
Yeah.
We had best use of genre. So our genre was horror, and we had the best use of horror. We had the best kill runner-up.
Wow.
So, we had the best cinematography runner-up. And this is
great categories.
This is Christian Marte who did this cinematography.
Right.
So it was his very first time doing cinematography, and he already is nominated for an award. And look at that!
And I think we got something else.
We had best performance nominee from me. That was exciting. We had best story.
Yes.
We had
congratulations.
Best performance winner, Mark Eugene.
Look at that face. He's like, yeah,
and then finally, for the festival itself, we were best film.
Yay! That's so cool.
So, not to brag or anything, but I will say that there were all of those categories. There was only one category we didn't get a win in at all, and that was best editing. So We pretty much had a very good night.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You squeezed the show.
We're basically Schitt's Creek on the Emmys this year.
Well, that's amazing. Incredible, nice work for everybody involved. I'm super proud to be a part of this film. Josh, and thank you so much for inviting me. Don't we have a few other things that you might want to share with folks about SideKick?
We do have a lot of SideKick announcements, actually. This was a very busy weekend for SideKick Productions. I found out that The Art of Blowing It is in a festival coming up.
Wow.
Nice.
Which is super exciting. We are also in the there we go. We're in this one that has my face on it underneath it. We're in the Female Filmmakers Festival as well. So 2 festivals for their blowing. That's 3 total festivals for a show that's not even out yet, because that's how amazing the show is.
That's
People
so
want it
true.
in their festivals.
So
And
true.
it's not even out yet.
Pre-press. Yeah, you got that pre-press.
We also had the British Web Award nominations come out. If you'll recall, Skeleton Crew and Demon Doctor were both award nominated.
Nice.
Skeleton Crew was nominated for Best Actor for Jay
Yay!
Serio.
Go Jay!
Congratulations, Jay Serio, on your nomination for Best Actor for Skeleton Crew.
Oh.
And we were also nominated for Best LGBT Web Film.
Oh, no.
Finally!
So for Skeleton Crew, that's pretty cool.
Great.
And then Demon Doctor was nominated for Best Makeup Effects,
Awesome.
Best Script.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I will say I'm very proud of this because this is the first time that I've been nominated for an award for writing. So I'm very good by that. We were also nominated for, let's see, Best Supporting Actress, Ashley Monique Menard.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
We were also nominated for Best Supporting Actor, Mark Eugene Garcia.
What? I didn't know that.
I know, surprise. And we
Yeah.
were also nominated for Best Actor for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's such a good photo.
That's amazing.
So,
That's so awesome.
Some awesome stuff at the British Web Awards. That's coming up later. It's been a really exciting time for the Skeleton Crew, Demon Doctor, Art of Blowing It family, and now I guess we make short films now too. So
well, that's absolutely great news.
Award-winning short film.
Thanks so much for sharing it. And now, Mark,
And podcast. I mean, you've all
Yes,
been on
right?
my podcast too.
Mhm.
So,
True.
we're everywhere.
We're basically a media empire, and we're super excited by that. So thank you all
I'll
for
tell you what, we're not
at the
excited
beginning.
We're not excited that we're going to say goodbye to Mark Eugene Garcia, who's been joining us for this portion of the evening.
But thank you for having me, and to all the
Congratulations.
Thank you to all the voters. I thank you so much to the Academy and to the Hollywood Foreign Press and to everyone at the festival. Thank you.
Is that a Congo gorilla?
It is a Congo gorilla. Of course it is.
Amy Gorilla.
Bye, Mark.
Bye. You have a good one.
I'd also like to thank Duncan Hines for being.
When one guest leaves, another shall enter. And we've got a very, very special guest for y'all tonight. If you're just joining us, this is the SideKick Power Hour. My name is Nakia. I am one of your co-hosts, along with Joshua R. Pangborn. We're, of course, joined by Ashley Monique Menard, Stuart Kiczek, and this week we have a very special guest. Y'all have known and loved him since season 2. Please welcome to his first appearance on the SideKick Power Hour, the one and only. Wait for it. Wait for
If
it.
you knew the things I've done for you, I have changed, Anthony. Fundamentally, I have done things I never dreamed I would do. Why can't you do the same for me?
Well, I am sorry if you feel like you have compromised yourself for me, Ernie, but I have never asked you to do that, and I have never wanted it.
Oh, no! Of course not! You're Anthony. You stand there and you look at your imitation hunter, and you know that you've never done anything wrong. You're weird and wacky and wonderful, and you just expect the rest of us to deal with it.
Oh my God, it's Ken Dillon.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Ken Dillon. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us, how have you been keeping yourself busy during the time of COVID?
Well, my day job was already about 40 to 60% work from home anyway, so I still have that. That's killing 40 hours a week, which is nice. Go for a lot of walks. I'm walking 3 to 5 miles a day, listening to a lot of podcasts. Crying myself to sleep every night. The usual.
Well, you know what? You should listen to the F Your Fears podcast before you cry yourself to sleep.
I am going to subscribe to that as soon as I'm done here. I didn't even know it existed, but I'm in.
Thank goodness. And now I understand that you're one of the season 2 characters that Josh expanded into a regular role once he started working with you. And I can see why that performance there, of course.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time.
I got actually muted there. Something I think with your microphone, sweetie, right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your scarf was just too fabulous for the airwaves.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. We got you back. So I can see why he expanded you. You're a wonderful actor. Tell me, what are some other roles that you've had over the years?
Well, one of my favorite ones was I played John Wilmot, the Earl of Rochester, in a play called Playhouse Creatures, which was about the first women to take the stage in England after the Restoration.
Oh, wow.
Wilmot was a friend of Charles II's. They used to party together. He died of syphilis in his early 30s. And he's
a comedy. This is a comedy. Okay.
Yeah. Very lighthearted stuff. Really cool.
Any other roles that don't involve syphilis?
Yeah, I was in a production called Cowboy versus Samurai a few years ago that I think is probably the favorite one I've ever done. It's a modern retelling of Cyrano. It takes place in a small town in Wyoming, and it's about a rancher that was my character who falls in love with the only Korean woman who lives in town, and he's best friends with the only Korean man who lives in town. And it's Cyrano. He gets to do a lot of really cool monologues that are a series of letters about the nature of love. That I still use some of those as audition pieces now. Really great show. I had a fabulous time with it.
Well, you could use that last scene as an audition piece. You were fantastic in that. Do you have any favorite or fun memories from like a particular scene in Skeleton Crew?
Oh, I mean, it was a blast every time we got to work on stuff. There were so many great ones. There was a really great scene where Anthony and I are in bed together, and Barbara is there, and she's just like sort of draped over me, but I'm trying not to notice that she's there. And then all the black and white retro stuff was just a blast to film. The torture scene with the pulling out of the fingernails. Paul did such a great job on the makeup for those false fingers, and it was a lot of fun to shoot those. It was really cool.
I bet. That was a lot of fun to score too. Now, before we get started, what's next for you? Do you have any other things that you're working on right now?
Yeah, actually, I am in a production of The Postman Always Rings Twice with Alpha NYC Theater. It's going to be a live show, though. We're rehearsing it over Zoom right now. They don't know. It keeps getting pushed back because they're not going to actually stage it until theaters start reopening. So they're hoping maybe March now, perhaps. Cool. We've been rehearsing it since like May, so it's going to be really good, I promise, because we have got this down unbelievable. We have put more rehearsal into this than 90% of plays get. So.
Tell my first band, we rehearsed for like 2 years before but we'll get to more of that later because, surprise, the guy that I was in that band with is going to be one of our guests next week. And we're actually going to show a video that I just released over the weekend called Private Hell. We're going to talk to him a little bit about that. But if you haven't seen it, it's over at my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Nakia. Before we play the episode, we'll just take a look at this real quick.
It was a song about a woman and a love that did not last. The lyrics seem to chill him like a voice out of the past.
Ooh. So creepy. That's my new song, Private Hell. The video's out over at my YouTube. I'll make sure to put a link in the chat for you. But don't forget as well, please, to tune in next week, because I'm going to have my buddy Stuart, who wrote that song, on here. He wrote it.
Not me.
Right. Back in 1997. But this episode that you're about to watch now was only from back in 2017. So this is the first episode that aired in 2017, I believe. And this is episode 9 of season 2. It's called Out of the Closet, and we're going to cue that up right here. Now, Ken, this is your first time on the show. It's a little bit of
Mystery Science style.
It's kind of Mystery Science meets director's commentary, so feel free to chime in. It's okay to poke fun at yourself or your fellow actors or crew members. Everybody here is family and loves to have a good time. Don't hold back. Here we go. Skeleton Crew, season 2, episode 9, Out of the Closet. Original air date, New Year's Day, January 17th. It's a new year.
And away we go.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, at least.
You can't just ignore me forever, Anthony.
I can't hear you.
It can be done.
I don't see why we can't just discuss what you just learned from your good friend, Dr. Janice.
Do you still have that long outfit?
You have a new friend.
Yeah, I have a new friend.
That's fabulous.
Real or imaginary?
Imaginary.
What's imaginary?
Nothing. Just the gaps in the stories you're telling me. I need more details.
Anthony, that's what I'm paying you for. The gaps are boring. I mean, just use your artistic license. It's fine for now.
If you want me to write the story of your life, Glenn, I need you to tell me the story of your life. Don't just be truthful with me.
Pish posh, Anthony. Nobody wants the truth. Everybody wants sensation.
Wait, was that the first pish posh?
And I can give
No,
them sensation.
we've already had it.
You
We've
just
already had
connect the
one.
dots between A and B.
I missed
Well,
that.
the truth is what
Pish
you
posh.
make of it, I suppose.
Please, you run from the truth like a coward.
Shut up. Well, why are you wearing that stupid bear suit for anyway?
Why are you wearing that stupid man suit?
Anthony, what's going on? I mean, really, I'm not wearing a bear suit today.
Forget it. Forget it. I don't know what's come over me.
You are scared to death of the truth.
What truth?
You are a very
Morpheus Cartlet.
confused young man, and I believe you are searching for answers in all the wrong places.
Anthony, it looks like you need a break.
Anthony, you look like you need to die.
I mean, kind of the same thing.
Oh, she's still doing this thing at this point? Oh.
Yes. I am troubled and confused, but I'm afraid. Really, really afraid. Really afraid.
Of what?
But I think you're the friggin' Antichrist.
It's very mean to your house guests.
Well,
You know, Polly, you're incredibly fortunate that I was released from the mental institution when I was. Planning a wedding takes so much work, and you can't possibly be trusted to do that on your own.
I can plan my own wedding, Veronica. I planned my first one.
I know. I saw the photo album before you burned
Oh,
it.
don't you dare, Joshua. No.
What's wrong, Puddin'? You seem so quiet today. Did you have a bad day at the bar? Polly, please hold still unless you want these spilling out all over the aisle. Oh, whoopsie.
Something did
They're
happen
called
at the
breasts,
bar.
Mama.
Something I want to talk to you about.
I wonder what color we should make the gown. It can't possibly be white.
Oh, why not? I think white's such a classical color.
For a pure woman.
Cupcake, can I just have like 1 minute of your time?
I'm
Can I just have a
speaking about
cupcake?
your
Cupcake's
motivations.
Sure, I'm happy she measured my neck.
Relations for your impending nuptials.
Right.
Unless, of course, you're not marrying this foreigner just so he has a reason to stay in the country.
That's a very small reason.
Yes, but even the smallest flaw in the diamond still makes it an impurity.
Polly, can I just have like 1 minute, please?
Damn. Talk
I'm
to it.
only saying what everyone else is thinking.
Polly, do you think we can have like 1 minute
So
to
needy.
talk? It's kind of important.
Seriously.
Fine, Hunter. Since you can't seem to let us get a word in edgewise, tell us what you have to say.
Well, it's really kind of more for Polly's ears than yours, Veronica.
And anything that you can say to Polly, you can say to her maid of honor.
Piper's not in town right now.
Piper.
Yes.
Your sister.
Mm-hmm.
How could I possibly be expected to approve of that decision when I haven't even met this woman yet?
This is not your wedding, Veronica. I need you to get that through your crazy head, okay? It's not your wedding. It's mine. My wedding.
I am not.
It's
crazy.
our wedding.
I was certified sane by an entire board of doctors, although I'm starting to doubt the sanity of someone who would choose her own horrible sister over me.
Yes, my sister is horrible. I know that. But I get to say that. You don't get to say that. She's my
I think
sister.
we all get to say that.
What?
I've got something really important I need to talk to you about, Polly.
Well, go ahead.
Well, it's about Kaz. Last night, I was at the bar and...
Excuse me. Kaz. Oh, a nice person in the room, finally. Other than you, Hunter.
Well, Hunter, since you so rudely interrupted us, please continue.
I was going to say that last night I was at the bar and I came up with a great idea. I think that you guys should have the wedding at Money Shots.
Oh my God, that would be so great. Yes, of course. Oh my gosh, this is going to save us so much money. Oh, that's great. Oh, can I hug you? I'm going to come in. Oh, that's so great.
Oh, Maggie.
Fun fact about that bra. It added two
Hey, I need
sizes.
to talk to Anthony. I know what I'll do.
really
I'll hide
tell.
the shower until he comes into the bathroom because that's what normal people do.
It's hard to talk to you privately with this menagerie you brought into our apartment.
What's everybody hang out in the
Our
shower?
apartment.
So are you going to prison?
I don't know what Phil was talking about.
You better not.
Damn.
Calm down, Ike Turner.
So feisty.
Don't hit me, X.
What is wrong with you people?
How come I never get to get in the shower?
I didn't kill you.
I've been in that shower.
Flashback.
Hey there.
Drink.
They told me you
That's how she died. None of her machines are on.
Dr. I've been taking care of you while you were resting.
Also, her bag's empty.
Good job.
Yeah, her empty bag. Change your bag, man.
She needs more saline.
That's the unfortunate part about being awake.
There's a good part.
Hey, your
Couldn't give her a
family
pillow?
got this for you.
How precious.
Let me get you a drink.
No.
Is she lying on a table?
Yeah.
What is it?
You shush. You stop giving away production secrets.
Are those a couple books under her head?
Yeah.
Of course, it's my job to help you feel better.
Magic, cinema.
Because I think there's only one
It's called suspension of disbelief.
point.
Mrs. Ashley,
Don't lie to me.
Mrs. Ashley?
I
Is that a
don't need
reference to Ashley?
Smart.
No, it's her
woman.
last
I know what's
name.
in store for you.
Oh.
Then
Josh, you're giving me totally Doogie Howser vibes right now.
That's what I was going for.
I need you.
Is that why you have toys in place of a medical chart?
Yep.
You killed me. Now do the same to yourself.
And we'll go see.
Just want to go bounce off the wall. I'm out of here. All right, Nomi Malone. That's how you leave a room.
It's a great idea. Yeah, sure. Turn your bar into a haven for sex addicts, fetishists, and everything in between.
You don't have to be so negative.
I'm dead serious, sweetie. If I were 20 years younger, hell, even 10 years younger, I'd be there every night with that kind of clientele.
I don't see what part I play in here. That's what I don't get.
Look, I'm not saying that we turn money shots into a church, but I am saying that we make it a place where people can come and gather and not be judged. They can be whatever they are and who they are. And all we need is a patriarchal, smart, cute, funny, friendly father to kind of pull it all together and welcome everybody.
I'm still bitter.
Yeah, Hunter. More Hunter. Sexy daddy.
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
I think that's exactly what
More Hunter. It's what we need.
I know I can never live up to Hunter. Okay.
Well, I've been trying.
And you can start by getting ordained so you can officiate in Polly's wedding.
Oh, you're having Polly's wedding at the bar? That's adorable.
Yeah, it was kind of like a last-minute decision.
Wouldn't it make more sense to have her bachelorette party there?
What do you know?
Oh, quite a bit, actually. I used to specialize in weddings. The conjugal father is what they used to call me.
Please, nobody ever called you that.
I did.
Someone at least.
My mom says I'm cool.
That's a really good idea having a wedding at the bar. But you also should throw her a party.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but what are we going to do? Polly's wedding is in like 3 days.
Well, I guess we don't have a lot of time to plan then. I'm going to need you to start brushing up on your sermons because the first ever money shot service is going to happen in honor of Polly's wedding.
I don't think,
Father.
So the first service is going to happen because of her wedding, or the first service is going to happen at her wedding?
Because of her wedding, at the bachelorette party.
So it's okay.
Okay. Anthony's a mess. He's in the bathroom talking to himself.
Well, that's nothing new. Tell myself.
Yeah, I love that shirt.
I'll wear it more, I swear.
If only you were in the same house.
Hey! Now listen, you little inchworm. You tell me what's wrong with Anthony.
Probably got a dildo.
She's just saying what we're all thinking.
Oh my. Father, you stay out of this.
Now you answer me.
Fine. But I want my food back.
Oh.
I love
this.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
You little shit.
There was a guy Anthony worked with. He came over the house. Told Anthony that he plans on blackmailing him.
Sometimes Frank gives these bedroom eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
So guess what?
Shouldn't you be going to get ordained or something like that? Okay then. Why don't you just toddle out of here? Now listen, you tell me everything that you know.
I agree. Wonderful foreshadowing here.
To what?
I don't know,
I
but
can't believe I let you talk me into this.
I'm telling you, it's going to work. Plus, we get to do something nice for Polly in the process.
Yeah, but I don't know where from a hole in the wall.
Hey, that's sexy.
Or from Adam.
Because she has a
no,
vagina.
from a hole in the wall. Polly from a hole in the wall.
Anything about that?
That's rude.
You get a hole in the wall. What did you?
Yeah, are you calling Polly a hole in the wall?
Yep.
You did it.
Polly's not a hole in the wall. She's a woman.
Let me go make sure the bar's stocked for tonight. Make sure you bring some paying customers tonight, buddy.
Don't get your dick stuck in the glory hole.
Come on.
Polly's the glory hole. Is that what you were alluding to?
You got your dick stuck in Polly? What?
You understand what it was like for me to
It'll slide right out.
I don't have to experience everything you went through, you know.
Oh, come on. Let me see you dance your groove thing. Dance to the beat of your own drummer. Come on, Anthony.
Oh, Gloria.
It's a choice.
You look ridiculous. You look like a
That's
fat
amazing.
flounder flopping about.
Oh, that's enough out of you. Anthony, darling, it's time to go.
Polly's party needs her entertainment.
I took a semester of modern dance in college.
Snuggles! He's ready for you.
It shows when you Charlie Brown dance. It really shows.
Oh, how much mileage you got out of that shot?
Hey there.
So much mileage.
I can't believe Glenn talked you into this.
I can't believe he talked you into this.
I can't believe you tucked into that.
That shot bought you a whole Diet Coke, Joshua.
Seriously, because I need my teacher studying you all night long.
I'm going to be sick. I need the bathroom.
Hey, be careful though. You never know who might be coming in the woodwork.
The expression's coming out of the woodwork.
Not in this bar.
Whoa there, killer.
I just don't understand why I'm here.
Oh, you know why you're here.
School of yours must not have been any help if I have to draw you a picture, Doc.
I just don't get it. I'm blackmailing your boyfriend.
Old folks always want to know why. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride.
Fun fact, Janice is actually 3 years younger than Frank.
It's a spin around the block couldn't hurt.
Scandalous.
Wait, the action's just heating up.
Make this a little more interesting.
Here we go.
Pasta?
Sure.
Is he offering him a cracker? A saltine, perhaps?
Pizza?
Would you like a saltine, perhaps?
Josh,
You gotta drink a lot of water after a salt.
that of course is leading up to a great scene. Tell us about the piece that tell us about tonight's homage at the beginning, the homage, which is extremely subtle, but what's it from?
Well, it's really it is subtle. It's more subtle than I remember it being actually. But I mean, Ashley or Stuart or Ken, I mean, Stuart or Ken might know what it's from. What I'm referencing in that first scene. Do any of you know what it is?
Much to do about nothing.
No, but that's
Would work too.
A logical guess with me.
I only know because I was told.
Oh.
Sleepy with enemy.
Well, then you should tell everybody. What is it?
No.
Do it, Stuart.
Nobody else got it?
Probably not.
Josh, you have to explain it now. I'm sorry.
What's the scene? I forgot what we watched.
It was Barbara in the bear costume.
Barbara in the bear.
Bear City 3.
Shining?
No, it was actually Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko.
Yeah,
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah.
You've never seen it? Well, I had to use Donnie Darko as one of the scenes that we're going to homage because it's Paul's favorite movie, and I felt, I mean, if it's his favorite, then we had to do something to homage it. And obviously, in the movie, Donnie Darko's talking to Frank the Bunny in a bunny costume, and he says, "Why are you wearing that stupid bunny suit?" But we changed it because this is a show about LGBT bears, and so therefore, why are you wearing that stupid bear costume instead?
I got it. I'm a
Clever.
huge Donnie Darko fan. Now, that's kind of why the time travel question is here tonight. So the question we asked at the beginning of the show was, if you could travel to another time period, when would you go? And we have some answers here, Josh.
We do. Richard would go a few quintillion, I don't even know how many years that is, into the future to see how the universe stacks up and everybody is doing, which makes sense. Carl would go to ancient Greece and Egypt at the peaks of their civilizations. And Owen would just go shopping, which is good. That's a good way to spend time, I think.
Okay. Now, Ken, what about you?
Well, I kind of agree with Owen. The past is just full of awfulness. There's no showers and somehow more racism most of the time. So I'm not really interested in seeing that. I'd go a couple hundred years in the future, I think, and hope things are better.
Okay. Ashley, can we lose that comment?
Yes, I'm looking to get rid of it. Yes.
All right. I've thought long and hard about this. And think about it. Set the stage. Adam, Eve, Ashley. We'd have fun.
You'd be the reason to get kicked out of the garden.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, right? Who's got a better answer than that?
I mean, let's ask Stuart.
2 weeks in the future, just to fast forward a little. Just a little.
You said 2 weeks?
Just 2 weeks in the future.
That seems like a waste.
He just needs to get a jump on everything.
I just want to know what's going to happen.
I think for me, I kind of want to go that route of going into the future and hope that things are better. But I also think that I would probably want to go back and like see my childhood self, and stop him from making mistakes. I'd be like,
yeah, wait, how long do you stay there for? Is that it?
Can you affect the past if you travel?
Right.
Yeah, it's a butterfly effect sort of scenario here. What are we doing?
Probably so. Stuart, you kind of have a big episode for this time for Father Anglicus. We see the development of the Church of Money Shots. What did you think the first time you read that part of the scene?
I said, thank you, Josh. I asked for Angie to get to do more, and you gave me that in abundance.
And then Ashley, your scene with Veronica is definitely one of those, kind of movie magic moments, because I don't even think Jay was not there the same day you were filming. So what was it like filming that kind of scene that way?
Oh, it was great. It felt like he was there. Everyone's always talking about him, so it's like he was there. No, I'm just kidding. It was great. It was great. It was, we very much do what we have to do in the way that we have to do, to where it seems like person A is there and when person B is talking to them. So it was great. I'm always just trying to remember Josh's words that he wrote. So.
Well, here's a good chance to do it. Here's the final 12 minutes of the episode. We'll be right back after we watch this. Hang with us. I think we're about to see Ken in this next scene.
We are.
Yes, Queen.
There's that 1 year of dance training.
Semester. Thank you.
Semester.
I just love that your shirt just creeps up a little bit every time you move.
I respect your ability to not pop out of those.
Where did my brother learn to dance like that?
He's pretty something, isn't he?
Ashley choreographed it.
Terrible.
Did I?
The thing that
Yep.
the clientele at your
Oh,
bar
God, I have to play
enjoys
myself.
dancing lover.
I was copying everything you were doing down on the floor. You told me, copy everything I'm doing, Josh.
It just stands up. It holds up. And I think Ken really sells it.
Ken really got into that last draw.
Here we go.
Here we go. Try this round.
There's a party going on out there, one that you organized, and yet you're in here by yourself.
Is there a point to this?
Hunter, something is clearly troubling you enough that you're missing your husband dancing half naked and a sermon conducted by a horny priest, and I would like to know what this is.
I'm a really good choreographer.
You have such a great belly. Best belly in the business.
Ashley was so into this, and I didn't understand this dance move that Ashley had me do, but I did it.
See, the reason Josh noticed me in the first place was when he saw my resume. It had creepy pervert stare listed on special skills, and that's what.
True.
Of
It's
Eddie,
true.
who Ethel swore would
Good to
be
put that
in
in the
an
back
idea.
of your
He
demo
hasn't
reel.
shown up.
Yeah.
Or because of Polly.
Put a pin in Anthony. Let's circle back to Eddie, but tell me about Apollina, Ditch, darling.
Can you keep a secret?
No.
Fine. I saw Polly's fiance here at the bar the other night. Playing hide the penis with another man. Polly does not deserve this.
Where is he right now? I'm going to put his penis in the mouth.
Where did that mask come from?
What about the kimono? I mean,
I want to know.
Tell me everything.
You're right. This isn't about
I have a lot of
me and my quest for vengeance and righting the wrongs men do to women. But I think you should tell her.
Yeah.
The portions of this broadcast have been previously recorded episode.
Emotions. I know what will cheer you up. Let's go see Eddie.
He clearly does not want to see me.
Well, then let's find out why.
Is this why? Oh, he's okay. He's okay, everybody. He did that on purpose.
So those are the crackers everyone asked about.
That's not. Those are two human beings on that bed. Don't call them.
No. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nobody serious. I'm all tied up.
Oh, that's
here.
good.
Oh. Anthony put you up to this, right?
Yeah. Where is that fat loser anyway, huh?
He's obviously not under the bed. He wouldn't fit.
Come
That's
on out,
wasted.
Anthony.
Hello, Doctor.
That's not Anthony.
The hell are you?
How long were you behind that door?
Whatever.
This is between me and him.
Hey, I'm just looking out for Anthony's well-being. Want to make sure nothing bad ever happens to him.
Oh, sure. Where would you live?
I hope you changed the sheets
I'm not
before we
interested,
shot our
okay?
bed.
I don't dig older guys.
Oh, please. I'm
We
not
did.
interested in
Okay.
having sex with you.
Ugh,
Promise?
that's a relief.
I am interested in what you know about Anthony and what you think happened to that patient you claimed he murdered.
So that's what this is about. I knew Anthony put you up to this.
Now, you are going to answer my questions. And when you're done, and when I am satisfied that what you think happened is false, then you can go.
Well, you're going to be waiting a long time because I know what happened.
Well, let's see, shall we?
Son of a bitch.
You look so good on stage. I didn't know you knew how to dance like that.
I have no
Shut
idea
up.
what I was doing up there.
Shut up.
Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I mean, everybody, they left, but you, Anthony, you were here. You're in it to win it with me. Partying hard.
Honestly, it was great. I had no problem. I was happy. I'm super happy.
This is a sad bachelorette party. man.
Yep, sure is.
I had no problems.
It is some fantastic drunk acting.
I mean, he couldn't run out of here fast enough tonight. So yeah.
That's because you turned him on, you big old dummy.
Yes. This flopping about up there like I was really turning him on. It really got him going.
Kinda.
I mean, it really depends on who you. Oh. Oh, should have done the Riker.
Oh, I don't have a pen.
Swinging like a pendulum.
He's got one in his pants. I'm talking about his penis.
I got
Shut
that.
up.
Thanks.
It looks like you guys are gonna have a really good night. Probably gonna have sex.
Don't be
After I
jealous.
want sex with me. Yeah, maybe on a wedding night. I gotta go.
Are you gonna be okay? I mean,
I'm gonna be absolutely fine. Oh, I lost my shoe.
Ow.
Oh.
Hey, Padre. Can I help you, Dennis? Chaz and I just wanted to let you know that we really like what you had to say tonight.
Oh, well, thank you. I wasn't sure anybody could hear me over the loud music.
Oh yeah.
What was the last thing you said?
Yeah, all that loud music going on.
While Anthony was dancing?
Who we love. You and me, we all need to not be ashamed of how we love.
That's it. See, you need to stop being embarrassed with the thing you do with the balloons.
Listen to my words. Father, you made me a believer.
Oh.
Then my work is done.
Oh, Jason, that's so sweet.
I know, right? I wish.
Maybe then I could finally get a damn T-shirt.
Hunter, Veronica, it's late.
I need to see my brother, Ethel.
He's not here.
He's never here, is he?
Eddie? Please.
Yeah, really look behind the cabinet there.
If he's never here, then where is he?
Where's that?
He's my brother, Ethel.
That's why he's been avoiding you. He doesn't know how to tell you he wants to move on. He's done with you. Sorry to be so blunt, Hunter, but it didn't leave me much choice.
He's my brother.
And that's why we should respect his wishes and give him his space. I'm sure he'll come around eventually, but
Your brother's just not that into you.
Oh.
He wants to explore other siblings.
for now, maybe.
Wow, I'm shocked Veronica was able to find him.
Hunter,
Door number 3.
Veronica, please don't. No, Hunter, wait, don't. No.
Veronica, unchain him.
Me? But he's dirty and disgusting.
Veronica!
Oh, thank God you found me. Oh.
For a second, I thought that was Hunter's
What's
door.
going on here, Ethel?
Like, did you bait and switch?
How long have you been like this?
Months from the smell of it.
Why?
I think I'll go call the cops, mainly because I may throw up if I spend one more minute next to you, Eddie. No offense, darling. I'll take care of Ethel. You take care of your brother.
What took you so long, you big dummy?
I believed Ethel's excuses. She can be convincing.
She is crazy.
Apparently. Veronica's not wrong. You stink.
Wow, they're super empathetic.
You got so strong.
So strong.
Ooh.
Ow.
At all.
No, I suppose I don't.
Get a room.
Gosh.
Yeah, you're a really good dancer.
You're a cop. You shouldn't be lying to me.
All right. You're a terrible dancer.
Yeah, cops take an oath not to lie to civilians.
This was pre-2020.
Like Rumpelstiltskin.
You are really.
You should have said Andy Griffith. Like Andy Griffith was, lie.
I'm related to Andy Griffith.
Whoa.
What?
The place. I'm not in any place right
We'll
now.
talk about that more later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
Can we still go out as
You
friends?
guys, they're having a moment. Hush.
Give me a chance to woo you. I mean, after all the best rom-coms at the end, the girl picks the male friend.
Story of my life, bro.
Okay. I'll be in touch.
I moved quick.
He likes you.
I know.
Hunter. I mean Hunter.
Me too.
Oh God.
You harlot.
Oh. Oh God. Oh my.
When you sober up, Polly, you're going to be buying me a new pair of shoes.
Oh my
Still
God.
think Anthony should have picked Ernie.
Ken, you're the sweetest guy in the world in those scenes. What's it like looking back on that version of Ernie?
Oh, it's really, really comforting. I've always enjoyed playing the Ernie character and seeing where he came from to, how the relationship evolved between him and Anthony and how they should have stuck together and been the ones to get married and how Ernie got the shaft, in the end. But yeah, it's very, very sweet. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Ernie.
Well, we will too. And Josh, I understand there's more to the Ethel scene. Care to tell us what that's about?
There is. We had a whole extra sequence that just didn't fit in the episode when we after we cut it all together. But what happens is Veronica has a scene with Ethel after she takes her out of the bedroom and she lets her go. She says, "Run away, Ethel. Basically run away and never return." Because she understands that she was doing it as a woman to defend another woman and everything, but it just didn't work out properly in the end. So.
Well, I'll tell you something that definitely worked out in your favor, and that is this iconic Anthony costume tonight. I mean, it's as everybody was commenting when it happened. That's definitely the scene, the look that you have. A lot of people know you for on the internet, obviously, for variety.
Being heard around the tumblers.
Totally, that's absolutely the case. We have had so much fun tonight. I really would love to be able to get Ken to come back again sometime soon. Ken, we'd love to have you back later on, and we're counting down every week all the way up to season 5 of Skeleton Crew.
There's one more episode before the season's over, right?
Yes, season 2 is
next
the
penultimate.
Yeah,
next week's the season finale.
Tell us
Did
a little
this
bit
feel
about
like
what
a season finale, Stu?
No, it didn't. Just checking.
Tell us a little bit about what we're in store for next week.
Well, next week we are going to be watching the season finale of season 2. It's going to be amazing. We have an original song that Ashley performs that I wrote. It's a really amazing song. Nakia, I think we're going to add it to the musical episode. It's enough. We have enough time for that, right?
Yeah, we sure will. And
what?
No, I'm just kidding. And then don't forget, speaking of the musical episode, you can help us make it by making a donation to Venmo, PayPal, or the Cash App below. We're here every Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern for the SideKick Power Hour. Next week, I'll have one of my best friends in the whole world, Stuart Douglas, on. We'll talk about the new Private Hell video and about why I get so frozen for no reason. Until then, we'll see y'all next time. All things from the SideKick Productions Universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and